It's week 3 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports.
This should be a good one to watch.
Next on Madden Football.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. So good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you take care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get and how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, at the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies, can you protect the ball on offense, and can you take...
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
All-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Slot man in motion left. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he will score. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive.
The script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Point after, coming up here. He knocks it through. And his guys are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7. Second down and 3. He'll look to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. They get 19 on that pass play. That's enough for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
A gain there of 16 yards. And that will be a first down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Back to the air one more time. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll take this to the 13. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Slot receiver headed right. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
This taken around the 11th. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The home team's offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
He'll drop to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
We're all set to kick this one away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The visitors' offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
They teach these defensive ends to rush to the X. The X is the spot where the quarterback stops his drop, and you can see when he hit that back foot, he had nowhere to go, and He's able to bring him down for a big sack. Let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. This drive will start on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll go right and find his running back. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's enough for a 1st down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw again. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And his guys go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
It's a gain of 6.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The home team's offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe? Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup.
He's fumbled at the 32-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
They send the tight end in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The extra point. Up and good. And his guys move out in front by the score of 17-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So the offense dips into their RPO game, and the key for any defense defending it is everybody has to do their job. In this case, it's a give read, the running back gets the ball, and the defense makes a great stop on 4th down.
The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. They send him right out of the slot. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
from the 50. He'll set up to throw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Now the offense will use their third and final timeout. Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. It's a touchdown.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
The kick here is good. And 1 more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit.
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. It started with 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed right. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. This one complete right side. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Back to the air one more time. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big.
And he's into the end zone. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the visitors are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
17.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And his guys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. This team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
The throw on the run is complete. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
Really impressive job by the quarterback to stay in there. He knew that hit was coming in the pocket, but he held it just long enough to let his receiver win versus man coverage and deliver that ball on target. Any quarterback in the league, Mike, at this level can operate when things are clean. But when you have guys bearing down on you, can you hold it a little bit longer? Because if not, the timing of the play just doesn't work out. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will score. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and through. And the visitors are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll take it at the 12. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. Now give on the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to be intercepted. And the visitors are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And it's hard to criticize the performance of this quarterback in this one, Mike. I mean, he's been sensational. He got a little careless on that last throw. Really the first time the defense has won any of the battles against this quarterback.
This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
There's that man again. Another catch. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw yet again. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways
to the goal line and in. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The kicking team off for the extra point. His kick is good, and the visitors have taken a 4-point advantage.
Our home team, 27.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. He fields it at the 8. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. This offense making its way back on the field, led by their wide receiver. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. We'll try the right side this time. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Quick hitting slant there. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup. Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his big tight end. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the visitors will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken around the 11th. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So now this team's offense ready to see what they can do. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He'll tuck it and take off.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will score. Game on. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. He'll look to throw. That's caught, so they get the 2-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. They've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Gain of 18 on the play. Result is a 1st down.
Look wide, get this one complete, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Up the middle they go. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Handoff here. Up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away. And he's taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. This is first and 10. He'll drop to throw. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. Taking off. So it's a win for our visitors. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.